Go with first.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
And welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. On our special edition, the market is down 679 points. If you recall, on Monday, the market opened over 500 points on the nonsense that the United States and China would put off their tariff talks for about 60 to 90 days. I said that was ridiculous. To have a market rally almost 600 points was just ridiculous. I told my gang, do not chase it. Instead, sell into it. Take profits into it because it's not going to last because there's no leadership. And I was right. And here this morning, the market opened back down again. Because there was no leadership. You've got to have the banks lead. If you're going to have a 500, 600-point rally, you better have the banks leading it. And you better not buy into it because the market's going to give it all back. Here's what I said early this morning to my members. When you have no leadership with the banks, you're dead. When the banks aren't leading, you're dead. And you have no volume, you're dead. Because the banks, as I say, need to lead the rally. And they didn't lead it. And that's why we went from a 500-point rally, now that was wiped out, and now we're down 683 points. Ridiculous. It's unbelievable. But the jibber jabbers, it's amazing. Now they're going to tell you they were right. Right? They've been wrong all along. The only thing that's been right is my charts. And I'm going to go over that with you when I do my stock corner. Now, listen to this nonsense here.
As stocks soar around the world.
Are you gung-ho for a Santa Claus rally?
U.S. investors certainly cheering. They're up 519 points.
Question now is just how high can we go?
Big gains for the major indexes.
If I'm right, that's a big plus for the economy and the market.
Look how excited they got with that 500-point rally. Because China and the president put off talks about a trade war. And listen again how excited they are.
As stocks soar around the world.
Are you gung-ho for a Santa Claus rally?
U.S. investors certainly cheering. They're up 519 points.
Question now is just how high can we go?
Big gains for the major indexes.
If I'm right, that's a big plus for the economy and the market.
So wrong. I was saying the opposite. My charts kept telling me, no. I told my gang, sell into this rally. It's not gonna sustain itself because the banks aren't leading. Now, you listen to these people, it's just unbelievable what they're saying. Now remember, the market is now collapsing, and yet remember Payne? He said,
this is the greatest economy ever.
So, greatest economy, he kept saying to us. The greatest economy ever. This one here. These guys are so wrong.
The reality is we're clicking on all cylinders.
That's Larry Kudlow. It wasn't happening. It didn't happen. Unbelievable. Then you had this.
The U.S. is the most competitive, efficient economy in the world today.
Growth in the U.S. is very positive.
The fundamentals of the economy in good shape.
And every day I come on the air and I tell you, don't listen to these jibber jabbers. They're wrong. Don't listen to them. Do not listen to them. You hear me say that every day. Like I'm the doom and gloom guy. No, I'm not the doom and gloom guy. I'm the guy that tells the truth. These guys got to keep convincing you the economy is terrific. Look what they did. Going into the midterm elections, Kudlow and his team duped us. They wanted to take parking space in our head, that everything was fantastic, that the stock market represents the economy, because we're going to go into the midterm elections. So what did they do? Everybody knows a strong dollar means a strong economy. So they took the dollar and artificially pumped it up by raising rates. When you raise short-term rates, that also raises long-term rates, your mortgage, and that pushes the dollar up. So Kudlow and the rest of them looked at us and said, look at this. Look how strong the economy is. Look at the dollar is strong. When the dollar is strong, that means a strong economy. And this is what they kept saying going into the midterm elections, telling us everything was great, firing on all cylinders.
The reality is we're clicking on all cylinders.
And none of it was true. Not a bit was true. Now.
But we don't know.
Now they don't know what's going on. They're asking, well, what's going on?
But we don't know.
Well, we know what's going on. What do you mean you don't know? Oh, my God. And here's Kudlow.
The data's clear. The data's out there. The Fed's got more data than anybody else. They're not seeing any signs of a recession. The White House administration's come out. Larry Kudlow, they don't see any signs of recession.
Oh, Larry Kudlow doesn't see any kinds of recession. Larry Kudlow, remember, got fired from CNBC because when the housing crash was right under his nose, he kept saying, I see no housing crash. And the prices were dropping all over around him. He was on NBC. New Jersey prices were dropping. He kept saying, I don't see any. Unbelievable. It was no surprise to my members that this was happening, that this 500-point rally they had Monday was a bunch of nonsense. We are experiencing today exactly what we experienced leading up to the 1929 crash. The value of stocks outpacing economic GDP growth by more than 100%, about 130%. Terrible. 1929. Think of this. The value of stocks outpacing economic GDP growth, instead of 100%, here's the number, 120%. So our stocks are outpacing our growth of our economy by 120%. Anything over 100 is a big red flag, means stock market crash. 2018 now, let's check it out. The value of stocks is outpacing economic GDP growth by 136%. So in 1929, the value of stocks were outpacing our economic growth by 120%. Here we are in 2018. We're even worse. We're outpacing by 136%, but they're telling you everything's wonderful. Let's go back to 1929. The margin debt was exceeding economic growth by 118%. You know what the margin debt today is? It's exceeding economic growth by 153%. What are you, nuts? What are you, absolutely nuts for Kudlow to listen to these people? When we got right in front of us the proof, the same thing that caused the 1929 crash is happening to us right now. And it's worse now. They were at 120%, we're at 136%. Their margin debt was 118, we're at 153. And on top of that, four of the best indicators of a crash is when housing starts are collapsing. And they are. Durable good orders, the pending sales are collapsing. Home sales collapsing. Yield curve flattening. And we're seeing the yield curve right now flatten. The yield on the bench 2-year Treasury note is now at 2.823%. That's above the yield on a 5-year note of 2.812%. That's a flattening of the yield curve. So we got all the signals. That's the same thing that happened in 1929. We have the same exact stuff happening today, but even worse. But these guys tell you what? What do they tell you? They always tell you, oh, no, don't listen to that. Everything's wonderful.
The U.S. is the most competitive, efficient economy in the world today.
Growth in the U.S. is very positive.
The fundamentals of the economy in good shape.
And that's not what's happening. I just told you. I just gave you the facts. They continue to lie to us. That's why you join my gang. We'll get back in a moment.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You know, we raise money every day for St. Jude, and we need your help. And I will reach out to you and help you learn how to invest in stocks. It's a whole new game out there. No more is there investing in stocks based on fundamentals. Those days are gone, totally gone. So look, join my gang, philsgang.com. I'll help you, and then you help St. Jude. Learn how to use a chart.
Sign up today. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts.
My color-coded chart has always been right. And today, it's another day that we're down 686 points. Because of my color-coded chart, I told my members, do not believe in this rally we had on Monday. It's a head fake rally. It's not going to last. The banks aren't leading. And we're going to give it all back. Let's get ready to short. Took our chart and we said, and this was just recently, last 2 days. I said, let's short, add to our position of Goldman Sachs. The MV2 color-coded chart gave us a 10%. We got a 10% return as this market's dropping on Goldman Sachs. Citi, we've been in 1 day, just today. Citi, this morning, early, I said, start shorting Citi. My chart shows us it's a sell. It's a sell signal. And we started to sell it, and we're down 3%. 3%. That's been since about 9:55 this morning. Ralph Lauren, we shorted Ralph Lauren, 5%. U.S. Steel, 7%. These are all stocks we're in a position to short. You got to learn how to short a stock. It's easy. Okay, welcome back to the special edition of Phil's Gang. The market's down 700 points. Remember what I said back on January 16th. I believe we're going to get at least a 5% pullback between now, and the second week of February. Then I went on to say this would be a series of corrections that will finally lead into a capitulation. It takes about, I said the capitulation, this was in January. I said the capitulation will happen by the end of December or the first quarter of 2009. Exactly what I said. While everybody else was telling us what?
I think the economy is in great shape, on strong footing right now.
Yeah, everybody was telling us that.
We see very strong economic growth for the next several years.
And I kept saying, no, they're wrong. They're absolutely wrong. So what I'm going to do today, now that we're down 731 points, on this special occasion, this is amazing. The market's starting to crash, exactly what I said would happen. I'm going to give for the first 15 people today, free, my color-coded chart. You can join my gang, philsgang.com, $39.95. I'll give you my color-coded chart, and you follow my members in a video group where you do nothing. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add to your position, and when to run like hell. But at least you're going to always be in a position when the market is collapsing, you're making money because you're shorting the market. These people, all they do is pump, 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 pump. That's all they do. Because I told you, they got to get advertisers. That's how they get advertisers. Whoever pumps the most for GM, whoever pumps the most for Ford, all those advertisers, they get the dollars. There's competition between Bloomberg, Fox, CNBC. It's madness, the competition. So they get the biggest cheerleaders out there, like Varney and Payne and the rest of you here. And so you are being deceived every day. Every day. But I've stayed the course. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Call now. You'll get your $29.95 chart, color-coded chart, free. You just have to join the gang for $39.95. And then just follow my members and the stocks. You'll get alerts. You don't have to do a thing. You just get an alert and just follow the alerts. How simple is that? Try it for just 4 weeks, and if you're making money, please remember St. Jude. Just remember St. Jude. So again, these are just some of the stocks we just did. Now here's what's going on. I told you about the red. I told you about the, just 15 people. Just tell my producer, just 15 people. Okay, so I told you about the red flags that we got in 1929. Let me tell you about the red flags we're getting now. The same red flags we had in 2008. Exactly the same red flags. We had a decline in 2008 in real estate sales, right? Like we got right now. Why? Due to the rising rates causing a decline in real estate prices. This is what 2008. Same thing happening today. which leads to a decline in refis and cash outs, which leads to a cut in consumption. It leads to, when you cut out refis and cash outs, consumption drops. Then it gets worse. Overtime gets cut. Wages get cut. Jobs you lose. That's what happened in 2008. Caused consumption to drop and the market crashed. Exactly what is going on today. Housing is it's a huge role in our economy, and nobody's talking about it. Housing contributes 25% of our economy's GDP growth. It's the greatest source of wealth and saving for the American people, not the stock market, not the stock market. For the 1 percentile, even the 5 percentile, yes, the stock market, but not the 1 percentile. Not the regular folks on Main Street. It's their wages, it's their house, it's their home. It's the greatest source of wealth and savings for them. This is why housing is the bellwether to our economy, especially new construction. It's a big contributor to jobs. New construction is such a big contributor because, remember, in new construction, for every one person that works on a construction site, building a new house, there's a multiple effect of 5 more jobs in that town. Housing starts as one of the 4 most important indicators that tells you a crash is coming. And we've been seeing this for so long. I've been telling you, along with durable good orders going down, pending home sales going down, the flattening of the yield curve just happened. All these signals that we saw in 2008 that caused the crash is exactly happening now and worse. Please, 877-600-GANG, get your free chart now. On a special occasion where the market's down 728 points, join my gang. I will give you that chart free. You just follow my memberships. You just follow us. When I say buy, you buy. When I say you sell, you sell. When I say add on to your position, you do. And when I say run like hell, you'll run like hell. 877-600-GANG, 15 folks. They're waiting for your call right now.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? You know, reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with philsgang.com, you will be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, philsgang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional level skills and strategies. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Philsgang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. This Philsgang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He knew. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
I believe we're going to get at least a 5% pullback between now, and the second week of February. Now, that was January 16th. Then I went on to say we were going to get a series of pullbacks. Stock markets just don't crash. They take time. And this is the start of the crash. I said, please, everybody mark this date down. That Phil Grandy says the first day of the crash, January 16th. Then I went on to say and explain how crashes work. Then I said that the capitulation, that's the finish of the crash, that's when everybody throws the towel in, will happen in December or will happen in the first quarter or first 2 quarters of 2019. Now, I've said all along, and by the way, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG, we're limiting it to 15 people to get my MV2 color-coded chart. All you have to do is join the gang for $39.95, and you get the chart free. Then you join the members, and then you follow all my instructions as to which stocks to buy, which stocks to sell short, Today, on Goldman Sachs, we're up 10%. It's going down. We're selling it short. We started out with Citigroup this morning. We're already down 3%, so we got a 3% gain in that. We also have U.S. Steel. That's down 7%. You've got to learn how to sell stock shorts. It's easy. I'll do it for you. I'll tell you when to do it, when to execute. We have our team. We have our coaches. You haven't got, and I always tell everybody, if you're not making money on the MV2 color-coded chart, we got to know why. Because one, it hurts the kids at St. Jude, but there's got to be a reason, because it's so hard, okay, to lose money. It's just a simple green and red color code, buy and sell. But we have a whole team that will help you. And you don't have to study anything. You don't have to come to classes. Just listen to my alerts. They're about 2 minutes. That's it. If you follow those, you'll be just doing great. And then you'll say, like everybody else, why haven't I done this before? Just try it. I'm trying to reach out to you. Here the market's down 700 points, and I told you this was going to happen. Look, everybody says, how'd you know? Because, first of all, everything was so phony. This whole stock market from 2008 was nothing but quantitative easing, stock buybacks. It was all nothing but this propping the stock market up with printed money, cheap money, and they just propped the stock market up. And they're telling you how the stock market was the economy. And you heard this guy here, right? He was telling you the last clip I played. That's what he was trying to convince you, that the market is the economy.
The stock market demonstrates that the fundamentals are sound. People have more money in their pockets, in their bank accounts, demonstrates that the stock market is sound.
So they're pushing you to that direction, right? And they're telling you, just keep watching, tell them to keep watching the stock market because the market was rigged to the upside. They interfered with the free market system. They did nothing but print money and inject it. $12 trillion they injected. The stock market value is $30 trillion. The economy is $19 trillion, so they're not the same. The economy means production, distribution of products, consumption of goods by individuals, businesses, organizations, even government. That's not the stock market. That's not the stock market. The size of the economy is 19 trillion. That's the size of the economy. We only have 6 trillion in cash total in the whole country, which is kind of weird. So how could you confuse the health of the economy with money printing, stock buybacks? And the big thing is, how can you confuse the stock market with the economy when none of that money for the stock market ever trickles down to Main Street? Never trickles down to wages. It ends up in the pockets of the 1% who control 83% of the stock market. But they want you to believe the stock market's the economy, and they keep pointing to it. Crazy. How can you tell us? And they've been telling us all along, we have the best job growth ever, lowest unemployment ever, fastest economic GDP growth, best wages ever, strongest economy ever, biggest capital investment ever. Best corporate earnings ever. That's all they tell us every day. But that wasn't happening. While they were lying, we had red flashes. Housing starts were collapsing. Durable good orders collapsing. Pending home sales collapsing. The yield curve was inverting. The PE ratios, the value of the stocks were outpacing the growth of the economy. Anything over 100% is a disaster. Anytime it goes over 100%, the market crashes every time. 3 times we had these 3 crashes when the PE outpaced our economic growth. You know what we're at now? 153%. Not 100, 153%. The market always crashes when margin debt grows faster than the economy, more than 100%. You know where we are now? 133%. How can they say the economy's fantastic, it's the strongest ever, the best ever, when the national debt is the highest debt ever at $21 trillion? Are you kidding? Are you nuts? Interest has increased from $189 billion a year to $425 billion. There's no money left for investing. There's no money left to fix the roads, the airports. We're like a third world country. We have 66,000 bridges collapsing. 66,000 bridges are collapsing, and none of that money ever goes to these bridges. But we gave, guess what? We're giving $160 billion a year to the people who jump over our fence, our borders, and we give them free welfare. Thank you, Obama. And by the way, the $21 trillion in our national debt, that doesn't count the unfunded debt. We have another 200. Everybody talks $21 trillion. Wait a minute. We got another $200 trillion. Unfunded. No money for it. Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security. Are you nuts? We have the highest consumer debt in history. $60 trillion with a historic household debt of $13 trillion, and they're telling us this is the best economy ever. We have the lowest savings rate ever. We have and monthly increase in consumer credit is the lowest going back to 6 years. We have the highest revolving credit. So think about it. We got $60 trillion historic household, including household debt of $13 trillion. We got a revolving credit debt of $4 trillion. That means we have the highest credit card, auto, and student loan delinquencies ever. We have the highest delinquencies in commercial and business bankruptcies right now since 2008. I mean, I could go on and on. But all you should do, look, the trade deficit. Are you nuts? We have a huge trade deficit. The root of all economic evil. Trade deficits kills employment. 71% goes to entitlements. And defense, $977 billion. Social Security, $585 billion. Medicare, $389 billion. We're out of control. And our entitlements are growing 35% faster than our economy. Trade deficits are killing us. The budget deficits are killing us. But you never hear any of that. You never hear of that. So you don't have to worry about any of that. I'll take care of all this. All you got to do is just listen to my alert. Takes 2 minutes. I'll tell you when to buy. I'll tell you where to put the stop in. I'll tell you when to sell. I'll tell you when to run like hell. 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call. Limited to 15 people. I'm going to give that to you today free. You just got to join the gang for $39.95 because of this unusual day. We're going to be down 800 points. 800 points soon. You make more. Remember, the stock market falls, okay, 10 times faster than it goes up. Because when they start putting the bids out, remember Enron? So get your chart, become a member, and start learning to make money when it's going down.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the PhilsGang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
PhilsGang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. PhilsGang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, people make it too complicated. Wall Street tells you the market cap and the trailing PE and the forward PE and price to sales to confuse you. All you need to know is, does the stock have volume? What's that mean? Energy. What does that mean? If you have people buying a stock, enough of the stock's being bought, it influences the prices to go up. Join my gang, philsgang.com. We're using charting, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. 15 individuals will now join Phil's gang. It's $39.95, but you get the free chart. It's normally $29.95. You get that free. Once you get that chart, you'll be one of my members. We call them our video group, where you will get an alert from me. When to buy, when to add to your position, when to put stops in, because we always try to guarantee that every stock is its own business. And we have a business plan that you can't lose more than 2 to 3% to get a 10% return. That's our goal, 2 to 3%. Now, some stocks we do wider than 2-3%. Just depends on the price of the stock. But let's just use an average. 2 to 3% is the most you'll lose to gain 10%. So try it for 1 month. You don't have to come to class. You don't have to study anything. You don't have to learn anything. All you have to do is wait for my alert, which is about 2 minutes long. Lunchtime, pop it open. Just read the alert and do what I tell you. Now, I'll give you an example. When the banks collapsed the last time, everybody was buying. I said, no, they're going to collapse, just like they're collapsing now. The last time, Wells Fargo, we had a 56% return. Bank of America, 15% return. STI, 12% return. All from the MV2 color-coded chart. And that was from September through October when everybody was buying these. We were doing the opposite. We did the same thing when the banks started to go down. We knew the builders were going to go down. Toll Brothers, an 18% return. Lennar, 25% return. The big box stores, we knew they were going to collapse. Home Depot went down 17%. We got a return 11% on target. Now, I'm not saying every gang member made those kind of returns. No. What I'm saying, from where it turns color, from where it was green, now it turns red for you to get in, to short it. to where it turns green again. That is the profit center. These are the profit centers. Now, some do get all of it. Some get half of it. Some get 3/4 of it. Depends on when they get in. All I can do is give them the signal to buy, give them the signal to sell, give them the signal to run like hell. But they got to act. I can't go over your house and do it for you, or your office and do it for you. This chart works. The algorithms work. I've been on this earth 72 years. I've been in the market over 40 years. I know what works. And what doesn't work anymore, we don't have a free market anymore. Don't have a free market. You can't have a free market, not when you have an outrageous national debt, outrageous budget deficits, outrageous trade deficits, which the consequences are slow-growing economy, lower wages, lower income, lower savings, smaller return on your savings, smaller return on your 401ks, your pensions, your annuities, but you have higher costs for everything else. Health insurance is killing you. Food, shelter, clothing, education, all killing you. That's what's really going on. And it's the 1 percentile who are benefiting because they're the ones who are behind it. And the more money they've made in this 250% rally since 2008, the more wealthy they are, the more powerful they are, and they start owning Congress. They're the ones who decide what legislation is going to be, what laws are going to be passed. Do you know that under Obama, that they never tightened any of the bank regulations? They loosened them. Under the Dodd-Frank bill, everybody else got tightened. Small businesses got choked with 126,000 new regulations. Small businesses like mine, 126,000 new regulations. Oh, but the banks, no. Why? Because the banks fund these politicians. So all you can do is sit back. Don't try to figure it out. Don't try to fight it. All of a sudden, when the stock market goes down 790 points right now, wouldn't you want to be short? Or are you sitting there trying to call your broker? What should I do? What should I do? You're screwed with a 401k. You can't do anything with a 401k. Matter of fact, you're screwed with anything you do because you have no fiduciary relationship. I mean, there is none. That's the problem. There is no fiduciary relationship. That's the killer. That's the killer.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. You're not included. Here's the worst one. When you call your broker today, say, what should I do? The market's down 700 points. What should I do? Here's what you're going to hear.
You're fine. You don't pay attention to the value of your house every day. Don't pay attention to your portfolio every day. Have a good, sound plan so you can go on and enjoy life.
That's what you hear. And then, what do you hear after that? You hear the cheerleaders.
Take a look at markets since the election. The economy under President Trump roaring.
No, it didn't roar. The economy didn't roar. The stock market roared because it was manipulated. Injecting $12 trillion, driving interest rates down, stock buybacks. The economy didn't roar. They're trying to tell you the stock market's the economy. The economy didn't roar at all. In fact, the GDP, Obama, remember, he could never get to 3%. Trump hit a couple quarters of 4%, only because they cheated. How did they cheat? What they did is they made sure that they reached out to orders in the future and brought them back into those quarters of soybeans, trying to beat the tariff. But they didn't tell anybody that. Now look what's going on with the GDP. Oh, it's going down now. It was, remember, 4%. Kudlow says we're going to go to 5%. Well, guess what now? It's dropped below 4%. From 4.2 to 3.5, now they're thinking now it may drop. It's going to be adjusted one more time, could drop below 3%. And at the end of the year, the entire year, the growth is not going to be, they'll be lucky if it's 3%. But you haven't got to worry about the flattening of the yield curve. You're going to have to worry about the national debt or its consequences, or the trade deficit or its consequences. You don't have to learn any of that. Don't have to know any of that. All you got to know is open up your whatever you're using, your tablet or mobile, whatever you mobilized, whatever they are now, your phones, and just when my alert comes, pop it open. It'll say to you, like today. Today, my members got short city. And now they got a 3% profit when the market's down 800 points. Just at 800 points. 800 points. I believe we're going to get at least a 5% pullback between now, and the second week of February. And that's what happened. Then I went on to say we're going to get a capitulation. What's a capitulation? Stock markets capitulate at the very end. That's when your computer shakes. That's like when you start going down. You're down 800 points, 1,000 points, and they can't. The only way they can try to stop it is through the Feds come in and they do quantitative easing, and they start printing money to buy treasuries to drop the interest rates fast. Well, guess what? They haven't got any room to do it this time, so they're screwed. Look, 877-600-GANG, 15 people. I'm reaching out to you. I'm asking you, please, join my gang. You'll see this works. You don't have to come to class. You don't have to learn anything. You get 2 minutes worth of alerts to you during the day, and just do what I tell you. And then I'm asking you, when you start making money, please reach out to St. Jude. 877-600-GANG. It works. It works. Look, this whole economy, as I said, has been a fake since 2008. If it wasn't a fake, then why did they raise interest rates quicker? Remember, Greenspan raised rates in a 2-year cycle 17 times. We raised rates 7 times over 3 years. What's that tell you? They've been lying to us. And here's the biggest lie. When they told us they're going to start raising rates because the economy's so strong, and then you got all the cheerleaders coming in, right? All the cheerleaders coming in, backing it.
Take a look at markets since the election. The economy under President Trump roaring.
Then you have
this is the greatest economy ever.
So they planned it. So they say, okay, we'll raise rates. That'll push the dollar up. We can say the dollar always means a strong economy, even though it's not a strong economy. We'll tell them it is. And then we'll get all the cheerleaders on CNBC and Fox and Bloomberg to push and pump. And we'll get everybody to think the stock market's the economy. And that way we'll go into the midterm elections and we'll win the midterms. We'll win the House back. Well, guess what? It blew up. And now you're getting the pain. Here we are, 800 points. The charts are free right now for the first 15 people. 877-600-GANG. Get your free chart right now, the color-coded chart. You have to be a member, though. $39.95. That's it. The chart is free.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to